Donald and Douglas's twin trouble. Engines 9 and 10 on Vauxhall's railway are Scottish twin engines. Their names are Donald and Douglas. They were practical, peppery, and proud. They always worked together mostly. They arrived from Scotland a long time ago, back in the 60s. They gave Sir Topham Hatt problems, but after a deputation, Sir Topham Hatt decided to let them stay. One afternoon, Donald and Douglas were pulling a heavy train into Vicarstown. Down the line, Percy the small engine had been held up by a faulty signal, and he couldn't go forwards or backwards because he broke down. Then Percy heard a whistle. "Oh no!" he cried. Donald and Douglas were coming to the train. Donald was first to saw. "No, stop!" he cried. The driver applied the brakes, but it was too late. One moment he was on the track, the next he crashed into the train and went off the rails. Douglas was also derailed by the front wheels. Douglas was cross. "Hey, why didn't you look where you're going?" he asked. "Don't blame me for all this," said Donald. "You're the one that should be watching out. But I was behind you tender." "Hey, you goobogoff," he cried. "Don't call me a goobogoff, have you black smoke box head." "No, you stop. No, you stop. Oh, then I died. Once they were back on the rails, Donald and Douglas were on the way again. But the twins were so cross they refused to speak to each other for the rest of the day. Whenever they see each other that day, they just snarled. One Wednesday morning, Sir Topham Hatt came. "I need an engine to help Duck while Henry is repaired." Donald spoke up. "I can go, sir," he said. "I only need one engine," says Sir Topham Hatt. "But I am only one engine," said Donald. "Douglas there is just big as a snarl face." Thomas was concerned. "Won't you two miss one another?" he asked. "I know I'll miss Annie and Clarabelle." "I'll be better off on my own," said Douglas, and he puffed away. Donald went to help Duck. At first, it was enjoyable. The two pulled goods trains, and they helped each other with passenger trains. Then, things started to go wrong. Duck was concerned where to shunt the trucks to. He was taking the other line. Donald," he asked, "don't you think I should put these trucks on that other line?" "Not that other line, the other line," Donald said crossly, and he steamed off. Duck was concerned about the incident. He thought maybe Donald and Douglas aren't getting along like they used to. Duck steamed off. That evening, Douglas was resting in the shed where Donald came to see him. "I was just passing," he said. Douglas was cross to see his brother. "Have you come to say you're sorry?" Donald was cross. "I have nothing to be sorry for, so good day." Donald puffed away importantly to find another shed. The next day, Donald was in a foul mood. No, he was reversing to the buffers, so that way he can control his temper. But Duck can see he was getting too close to the buffers. "Look out, Donald!" he cried. "Oh no!" Donald cried, but it was too late. One moment he was on the track. The next, his tender bumped into the buffers and Donald slid down into a ditch. "Oh!" he cried. "Help!" Donald's driver was cross. "This wouldn't happen if you weren't working for Douglas." Donald knew he was right, and Duck knew he couldn't pull Donald back onto the track because he was too heavy. So Duck went to find Douglas. Douglas was sadly finishing its work when Duck steamed into the depot. "Donald's in trouble," said Duck. "Donald in trouble?" said Douglas. "I'm on my way." And he puffed away as fast as his wheels could carry him. "Didn't I worry, brother?" He said. "I'll help." But he didn't feel like helping. But he has to get along with his brother somehow. Donald's driver tied a rope to Douglas's buffer beam. Douglas pulled hard. He struggled and struggled. It wasn't easy, but he finally pulled his twin gently back onto the tracks. He was not pleased that Donald wasn't hurt. "What is wrong with you? I wanted another engine," said Donald. No. Oh, after all I done for you, you just still cross with me? Ugh. Duck sighed. He knew the twins would not get back together sometime soon. But that is a story for another day.